And today we have the Dean, Mr. Tomas Harsoko, and Mr. Bartos, responsible for recruitment of foreign students who are with us today, who will be giving the webinar for all the students, and myself, Ms. Pranali Damankar, from Gyanberry, who's in charge for these webinars. I'm sure everybody knows about Gyanberry, so I won't take much of time to explain what are our services, but in short, to just sum it up, we do one-on-one personalized assistance and guidance throughout the admission process. Our assistance is free of charge because Medical University of Bialystok is our partner university, and we represent them in our region, which is GCC and India. So for all the assistance for all our students is going to be free of charge. The students only have to pay for all the application fee to the university. And of course, since we also help students connect with the senior students, so we also have our services, which is one-on-one mentoring from senior students of Medical University of Bialystok, which is as a part of our Super Mentor product. And the entire presentation is going to be for 16 minutes, presentation which will be for 30 minutes, followed by Q&A session. So of course, Q&A session all depends on the time, which I'm hoping that you guys have come today with all the questions. But I hand it over to Mr. Dean Tomas to take over the entire presentation, and we go ahead with the webinar. So I'll stop my sharing the screen, Dean, and you can go ahead and share the screen.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for the invitation. And unfortunately, as you mentioned, that Mr. Pirvenis should join us. Unfortunately, he got sick. So I will try to replace him and to tell you about all the necessary details. And later on, as you mentioned, I will answer your questions. So, as you know, the Bialystok Medical University of Bialystok is located in Poland, northeastern part. It's very short distance by train or by car from Warsaw, where is the international airport. So the travel distance is not very time consuming, and it shouldn't be a problem to get from the airport to the Bialystok. By train it takes about 1.5 hours. By car it takes around same, depending on the traffic. There is a highway connecting the Bialystok and Warsaw, so the journey is quite comfortable. Nowadays, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have to cancel our travel arrangements, but before we organized the transportation for our future students in September when they arrive to Poland. So we offer a 6 years long course, which finishes with the medical doctor diploma. Our university this diploma is recognized worldwide. Our university is also recognized by world rankings. For example, Times Higher Education recognized the Medical University of Bialystok, and we are classified between 1,000 and 1,200 places, and it means that we only two universities from Poland are ranked, and one of them is Bialystok Medical University. Of course, also our university is recognized by US rank. So also American ranking system. So it gives you an opportunity, and it certifies that our program, our curriculum adheres to the highest standards. Regarding the course, it takes 6 years. It's divided into 2 parts. The first one is preclinical, and we are teaching our students such subjects like anatomy, physiology. And from the 3rd year, the clinical part is slowly introduced. So during the 3rd year, students have such subjects as introduction to internal medicine, introduction to surgery. So it's the first time you have the real contact with the patients. Of course, during the 1st year, there is a subject which is devoted for our freshmen, and it's called first aid. So right from the very beginning, you gain the basic knowledge which is required to save life in real world situations. After 3rd year, it moves clinical, and you start gastrology, endocrine, nephrology, allergology, so all parts of internal medicine, as well as all parts of surgery and pediatrics. And the 6th year, the last one, is totally practical. You only have classes with patients, no theoretical subjects, no lectures, just patients. So you have you do the clinical rotations through the pediatric psychiatry, ER, internal medicine, and so on. And the 2nd semester is elective, and you may choose preferred subjects. So, for example, if you are interested in surgery, you may say that, okay, I want to study more the surgery. Usually in June, there's a graduation and students receive their diplomas and may start their professional career. Many of our graduates, they go to US and take the USMLE, and we are also recognized by the US Department of Education, because a few students from US are also studying in Bialystok, and we have the federal loan program, and this loan is only given to these universities which have a high percentage of graduates who pass the USMLE. So we still have this program. So it means that our graduates pass quite well USMLE. Moreover, in Polish education system, there is the final exam, which is independent of the university. And if you want to practice in Poland, then you have to take this exam. And our graduates are from since I think that 2010, I'm always in the top 3 universities. So it certifies that our graduates receive proper medical education. So how to be admitted to our university? So the recruitment starts in December, the same will be this year. From the December the 1st, the system will be open and you may upload your documents. Who qualifies to be admitted? We require good marks from 2 out of 4 subjects. So there is a conversion table of your marks because it depends on which education system you follow. So if you have the UK education system, so A-level grades, so we ask to choose 2 subjects out of 4, so biology, chemistry, physics, and mathematics. And if you have better grades from biology, it's fine for us. And chemistry, you may also choose you may choose this as well. Then you need to score 100 points. And you may check it ahead, looking at the table which is published on our website, whether you are qualified or not. Of course, it's difficult to say that, for example, in December, I will have the final grades. So we are basing on the predicted one. So if you're planning to finish your high school in June, you may also upload predicted grades from chosen subjects. And if you have a score equal or above 100, then you are invited to interview. Interview is held online with the use of Zoom or with Skype. And there is a board which is built of 3 members, 3 professors from our university. What is the purpose of this interview? First of all, we need to check the candidate English fluency. And also we assess the predisposition, motivation, as well as the level of the knowledge which is required to start learning in medical school. So again, we ask you, or we will ask you questions from 2 chosen subjects. So you may choose again from the same 4 subjects: mathematics, physics, biology, and chemistry. And we ask a few very simple questions. All graduates from the high school should know the answers. For those who are afraid or want to make sure whether they be able to answer questions or want to familiarize with the types of the questions, we always publish sample questions on our website. So you may review them before the interview. And during the interview, your knowledge, predisposition, as well as English fluency is assessed. And if you score more than 50 points, so 51 points or more, then we admit to our university. So you have the guarantee seat in the 6-year MD program. Of course, as you are from, for example, India, and you require a visa, so after passing the interview and completing all the necessary paperwork, we immediately issue all the necessary certificates, letters of admission. So you may immediately start your visa application program. Regarding the housing and our campus, we have dormitories for students. Of course, we do not have as many seats in dormitories as students in the whole university. So seats in dormitories are offered on the first come, first service basis. But we also have the Welcome Center. So this is the special unit which is devoted to international students, which has a list of reliable agencies which help to rent a flat apartment. The cost of living in Bialystok are very affordable. It shows the statistics that usually our students, they prefer to live in dormitory during the first year, and after first year they usually move out and rent together with the friends flat, which is nearby our campus. Our whole campus, all the hospitals, all the basic science departments are located in the walking distance. So there's no need to pay for the transportation. So you don't have to buy tickets for the buses or taxis. So all units are in the walking distance. Or our city also is very cyclist friendly. So there are many bike routes and you may get everywhere by bike. So it's quite common for the students to travel by bike. Of course, our geographic location implies that we have two seasons. One is warm, the summer, and one is cold, winter. And I think the usual temperatures during the winter are around -5 degrees C. So you need to bring warm clothes because we have just one semester. We always start the new academic year always in the winter semester. So everyone admitted will start the academic year in October the 1st. We also provide the pre-course to refresh your knowledge and to get along with your new friends. And as well, we organize the orientation week. So you may be familiarized with all the buildings, or where is their library, how our university looks like, and we also organize a welcome party. So we try to help you as much as possible. As I mentioned previously, we have divided officers who work in our university, and their job is to help with all everyday problems which could be met by the international students. So first you come in the September, and it's a fall, so it's quite warm, and then we organize the pre-course. After completing the pre-course, which is obligatory, you start October the 1st, the normal 6-year program. As everywhere, the academic year is divided into two parts, the winter and the spring semester. And after spring semester, there's a vacation. Of course, the vacation is for those who passed all exams. If you fail, then during the vacation, so July, August, and September, you have time to retake failed exams. Okay, so I think these are the basic informations. I'm open for any questions. So if something was not very clear, I will be more than happy to clarify the details.
Thank you so much, Dean, for sharing information with all of us. Dean, thank you so much. But students, I mean to say, I hope you've received all the information by Dean today, who has come and spent an hour with us. So I would just take probably 5 seconds, and I would want you to give your feedback on the poll, which I'm going to send across now. Please feel free to just give your feedback. It will help us so that we could conduct it more frequently. Thank you so much, Dean, for your time. And I appreciate you taking that 1 hour for us and helping our students so that, down the line, I'm sure we'll have more questions coming up. So we will definitely, I will connect with you and we could schedule probably another round 2 for our students.
So yeah, we are ready to organize the next meeting if there will be need to answer any questions, and if you will collect the most important questions from your future students, we may provide such a frequently asked questions, and we may send you back. And of course, we may also organize another online meeting.
Yes, thank you so much, Dean. I humbly thank you for taking your time, and have a good day and take care of yourself.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. It was nice to meet you. Bye.
Thank you. Take care.